Hang on, everyone. Just getting the music ready. I thought I bookmarked it. I'm just looking for a long music thing because I really like that being in the background. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Ah, there we go. Is there another big one like that one? No, there's only one. I have to make sure I bookmark it or save it. It would help if I turn the hearing aids off. Hang on, guys. I'll get with you guys in a minute. Hearing aids, accessibility. Turn the music off out of my ears. Here we go. Right. There we go. All right. Okay, Brooklyn, Joanna. Hey there, Joanna. I was just leaving you a reply. Your readings are spot on, girl. Spot on. You should get your own channel. You should start doing your own readings for people. The clarity and the detail that you give and the stuff that you pick up on with the different pictures that are on the cards, it's just amazing, absolutely amazing. But I do see that what you said about the ups and the downs, and then things come together and then things fall apart, and yeah, pretty much had enough of it, basically. Had enough of certain things. Yeah, but anyway, we'll see how we all go. I am hoping for that 10 of Cups and that 6 of Wands. I'm really hoping for that as a final outcome. I just hope it's not too far down the track before I'm absolutely out of my mind. Okay, so what's our list? We got Ashley first up. Ashley, can you please post your question? Now, don't forget, guys, yesterday we had a big run on paid readings. So if you would like to pay for your reading, pay your $7.77. I am going to set my clock for the 2 hours. I actually will set it for 1 hour and 45 minutes so that I start to wrap things up. I do have a reading scheduled this afternoon, and I want to get a break. I want to get off here, get something to eat, go for a walk if I can. If the weather's good, I don't know if it's good out there. I haven't had a look. I'll set it for that. That's 1.5 hours, and then we'll see how we go. Okay, so is my boyfriend NB lighting any intimacy candles on me, or any kind of magic, love and light? Oh, I've never heard of lighting a love candle, an intimacy candle. I'm sure there's all these different things out there. We got the subliminal messaging stuff that you can play. Apparently you can play stuff to make something happen to somebody else in a positive way, not a bad way. I don't know how that works. I would assume that the person that you're wanting it to work on would have to listen to it themselves. And I suppose it works even better if they listen to it. But yeah, there's a lot of subliminal stuff out there. I want to listen to stuff about positive and releasing negative attachments and negative sort of stuff that goes on in your head. But I've only just started with some of that sort of stuff, so I'll let you know how I progress. If I get happier and happier, it's working. Yeah, so Ashley, you want to know if the boyfriend's manifesting any kind of intimacy kind of stuff on you. Okay, Ashley, very interesting question, something different. If I go a bit flat, guys, just please excuse my mood. I'm just struggling with a few things at the moment. It's very hard when you put your energies in the one sort of future, the one sort of person, the one sort of everything, and then you get constant disappointments along the way. Okay, so what have we got here? I do think there's something going down. It's through some sort of words. So this could be some sort of prayers. And what I was just mentioning about the subliminal, there might be some sort of music or something that he might be playing or listening to, where it's got intentions in the background or manifestations in the background in a good way. Everything is good. Everything is very, very good here. This is all positive cards. He sees you as very sexual, but he also sees you as very strong and demanding in the head. We've actually got 4 people coming out in your cards. We've got 2 males and 2 females here. So one of them is showing up as like a couple. The other pair are showing up as like they're together, but there's a love connection, a deeper love connection going on somewhere. But yeah, you've got happiness and contentment at home. So I don't see sex cards, so I don't think it's about sex, but I do see it's about attraction. Maybe he's doing something to make you be more attracted to him. You do have a soulmate card sitting in the middle, so that would be a nice energy. But this is all about truth as well, wanting to know the truth, having conversations that are truthful, fitting in with the right people, and some sort of balance there. This is nice energy. This is like groups of people going out having a good time. Ashley? Yeah, you've got the 10 of Cups here. This is whatever he's putting out there, it's all about love and affection, wanting your deepest desires, wanting you to be just with him, wanting everything with you. There's some sort of rush feeling going on here. There might be a Cancer star sign around you. We have a Cancer star sign in the middle here. We've also got Earth sign and we've got Fire sign on the table. But the Chariot could also mean going on a journey, because you have something about let's make plans, let's go somewhere. There's something about a birthday party coming up where, or it can't be it might not be a birthday party, some sort of celebration gathering, and there'll be talk of going somewhere from there, going on a journey. Very nice cards there, Ashley. Please hang around if you will and have a listen. And if you did, Ashley, if you have a free reading and you like it and you want some more, all you got to do is that $7.77 US dollars, please. And then you let us know and you'll jump the list and you'll get a more detailed answer to your question. So up next we got Brooklyn. Brooklyn, what are we looking at for you? Actually, the list is getting quite, oh no, it's not that big at the moment, is it? It's all right. Hey there, Serial. Welcome to the room. I don't believe I've seen you before. Now, for all of you that are new, I trust that you have subscribed. That's all I ask for your free reading, that you subscribe to my channel. Subscription does cost you nothing. So, Brooklyn, just general messages for you again, Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn. What have we got to tell Brooklyn today? Hey, Joanna, how did you go with that whole headache thing yesterday? I felt really weird. I couldn't sleep last night. I mean, I've got a lot going on. I'm trying to just process and try and be okay with things. But yeah, I had reflux and I just, when I finished here, I had another reading I had to do for an hour. I ended up on the phone for 2 hours with this woman who's going through just terrible stuff and loneliness. And it drained me even more. And then after I ate dinner and stuff, I hardly ate any dinner. And then I had reflux and I just physically feel sick about stuff I'm thinking about. And then my mind, my head literally felt like not right, like something's not right. So, yeah. And when I went to bed, I was just like, my eyes went bing, awake and going think. And I just went, ah, and I got up and I went upstairs. But trying to let my husband sleep because he's got to get up early for work. And I thought, well, I don't have to get up until I want to get up. So I thought I'll go upstairs, I'll take something for reflux and try and meditate. But the more I tried to meditate, my mind would think about this negative sort of, well, it's not even negative, it's a truth. It's something that bothers me. So anyway, Cookie, you're here. Everybody was asking about you. And I know we've been sending messages and everything. But, yeah, that link I sent you, have a look at the bottom and you'll see all other videos. And then I don't know if you can sign up to that actual site to have access to it all. I'm pretty sure they're taking donations for the site or something like that. You don't have to pay anything. But, yeah, that's where a lot of the information is coming from. But it was pretty scary shit when I read that. Well, I listened to that. You know, it's just, when are people going to wake up? Anyway, let's get on with this. Brooklyn, normal general messages for you. Who's up next after Brooklyn, please? I need to shuffle me out of there, but it doesn't look like I did a very good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brooklyn, let's get you one of these. Brooklyn, message for Brooklyn. And thank you so much, Brooklyn, for joining us all the time and helping out. I don't know what I'm going to do without you girls. Like if you go to uni or something like that and you can't get online anymore, I'm going to have to find some new Joannas and new cookies and new Brooklyns. Brooklyn, it's time to let your hair down. You got the woman, the provocative woman, the sexual woman, the beautiful woman, the performing woman. If you can sing, you can dance, you can write, do poetry, act, whatever it is you want to do, some sort of performance, some sort of, or even just you do really fancy makeup or you do your hair, or it's time is now. You need to be noticed. You need people to notice you. Your tarots today, debating about reshuffling these. You got the Knight of Cups coming in. Someone wants to give you an offer of love, but you're feeling like you need something more or something better. So maybe their offer of love is not enough, you know. Maybe it's just sort of, oh, I like hanging out with you or this and that. And you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I want this anymore or whether this is enough for me. Judged by those cards, I'm going to reshuffle these because I was thinking about something that's going on in my own head at the moment and a particular person, 2 people, and both of them just come out in those cards. So, yeah. All right, Brooklyn. Messages for Brooklyn, not me. Messages for Brooklyn. Maybe that's a message for me again. Messages for Brooklyn, please. What does she need to know? Okay, who's up next? Can I have their question, please? Tanya. How many have we got on the list now? Tanya, Miss Media, Carol, Dreamy Rose, SA. Okay, so that's not too big. There was somebody else that just asked for a reading. Someone new, Serial, something. Serial, put Serial on the list. That's better. Can you see that? We got all red cards now. Is Rhonda here? Rhonda tends to sit in the background and watch nowadays if I've got plenty of moderators. Rhonda, hi, if you're here. How did your birthday go? Did you end up doing something nice? All right. Are you going for a job or something, Brooklyn? Because you've got success cards here. You've got a shocking, nice surprise coming your way. And if you're going to work in medical or finance, it looks like it's going to be pretty damn good, or even retail. You might be getting a new car or going somewhere and you're going to be very happy about it. There is an invitation to a party. You've got double jokers here. Now, that can mean birth, pregnancy, weddings, big announcements. Really nice. So you've got healthy cards coming out. You've got money cards coming out. You've got happiness cards coming out. You haven't got, like, when you had that Knight of Cups, you don't have a love romantic one-on-one kind of thing coming out, but you do have a lot of people that love you and like to share time with you. We'll just give you a yes or no because you're a moderator. Think of a yes or no. We'll give you one from each side. Yes or no, Brooklyn? Go tell them the truth. Okay, so the truth's going to come out. It looks like it's a nice truth, so it's going to make you happy, whatever it is. Just think about another yes or no question. You or someone is hiding the truth. So this is all about truth. Someone's hiding the truth and you telling someone the truth. So let's say you know that somebody bought a red car and then they smashed it deliberately. They're hiding the fact that they did that, and you're deciding to go and tell whoever, oh, he actually bought that red car and he deliberately smashed it. So it's where you know the truth and someone's hiding the truth. So both your cards are all about getting the truth out there. So I'm hopeful that whoever it is going to tell you the truth. They're going to speak up their truth. Some people need to tell the truth in certain circumstances and just face the consequences, because it's really bad to hide something and have a lie, because it can just fester and build, and then when something else happens, that lie has grown, and then there's more lies covering that lie, and that lie is covering that lie, and then next thing you're lost. Like, what thing did I tell this person before? But yeah, you got 2 truth things sitting there. Okay, we've got a donation, have we? Let me see if this is telling me. No notification here. Hang on. Is that now? Oh, yeah. Brittany. Okay, Brittany, let me get my music back on. I find that the music helps me to not get upset. It's the same like when I'm walking, I listen to stuff like that, or I listen to positive affirmations that I am strong, I'm stronger than this, I can get through this. So Jay, which is Brittany, can I please have your question? No worries, Brooklyn. No worries. I'm just glad I reshuffled for you and just focused on you, because my crap or how I'm feeling is coming out in the cards sometimes. I want to know about my soulmate. Okay, so let's look at the time, 16 minutes. Bookmark this reading. Now, people that are new here, this is a paid donation reading. You'll get about 10-minute reading, and it's like if you've got a specific question, this person wants to know about the soulmate. Are you with your soulmate? That's the question. Or you're wanting to know about when you're going to meet your soulmate. But anyway, this is a donation reading, guys, so it should go for about 8 to 10 minutes. So we should be at about 24 minutes when it's nearly finished. Your soulmate, we have a soulmate card just dropped out as I'm shuffling. Think about the soulmate. What's the soulmate for Brittany? What's going on around the whole soulmate feeling? When are you going to meet your soulmate? Okay, when will Brittany meet a soulmate? It's coming. Okay. Double fives, double nines. Now, September, we're in September right now. I think you've met the soulmate, you've already been in contact with the soulmate. I think you think that. But then you realize that that person is not what you thought, because we've got an opposite card happening. If this was the reverse, it would be that the soulmate's coming in. Now, it could also mean that you will come into contact with someone that could potentially be the soulmate this month. Maybe on the 18th. It's the 9th today here. So either tomorrow for you if you're in a different country, or the 18th is a possibility, or in 9 weeks' time, 9 months' time. I'd have to say that this soulmate is between two women. We've got the Queen of Diamonds looking this way. We've got the Queen of Swords or Spades looking that way. In the middle, we have what I'm assuming is possibility is the soulmate sitting between two women. Now, he's looking at a future that is balanced and everything, but there's someone in his past that is still looking at him. So I think it's like whoever it is that you meet up with, they've probably gone through some sort of jealousy, forced change, breakup, something that didn't work anymore. He may have even been in an engagement or something like that, because this is looking pretty solid here. They're the same symbol, and that's usually like a power couple. It could even be someone he worked with that they had a bit of a rumble-tumble, and she's fell in love, but he's not in love, right? Now, he's looking towards a future of balance, and I'm assuming this is you in the future over here. May next year. May might be when this person's born. September might be when this person's born. So we might be getting those dates about when you're going to meet the person or when they were born. But you're looking at this person and you're looking at their past as well. You're looking at who they've been in contact with. Is that person still in the picture? Whoever it is, it looks like you're about to have a baby boy in the future, possible twins, because we've got double nines, double fives. So I feel like if you get with this person, that down the track, you may be having a child with this person, and it would be a boy. Now, the other way of looking at it is that this person already has children, already has maybe 1 or 2 boys. Now, the work that this person might do, this person possibly has got black hair, maybe even dark skin, maybe not. They might work at night time. They might work in the police, the military. They might work for a government organisation. They might work for taxation, something official or whatever. They might even be a lawyer. They're coming up as the young energy though. So they're not very veteran at life. They're not very skilled with life at the moment. They're learning, they're growing. And I mean, this can be a grown man that needs to grow up as well. So let's just get you some tarots to clarify for you, Brittany. Okay, so for everybody that's new in the room, all you need to do is subscribe for a free reading. This is an actual donation reading. If you have a question, please do not post until your name is called for your reading because it floods the room. But please make sure that you are subscribed. Put a thumbs up on my video, guys. I appreciate the thumbs up. Yeah. So anyway, let's see how we go. If you do want to make a donation, even if you've had a free reading, you can still make a donation and ask a bigger question or ask for more focus on your question. Okay, so let's see. Soulmate, we've got 9 of Hearts, 9 of Cups, 9, and we got Virgo. We got the Hermit. So I think this person might be a Virgo. The Hermit's here. Now, the Hermit also can be where you're contemplating what you want to do, what your move is, or this person is, that they're healing from something from the past. It could even be an actual sickness, or they could be helping someone from the past that wasn't well. But yeah, you've definitely got the Virgo energy coming out now. Got 9 of Cups, all your wishes coming true. There's a tower sitting there, but it's a good tower. If the cards were black, it's like some sort of car accident, loss of a job, whatever. But this is a good tower. It's sitting on top of red cards. So it's like something's going to happen before you even know it. Sometimes I've seen people where they get in a relationship, they meet someone through a tragedy or something, like there's a car accident over there and you're like trying to help out, and then you meet someone, they're right beside you, and you look at each other and you go, click, connect, and then you share numbers because you've got to report to the police and you want to keep contact with each other with what happened. So it could be through some unfortunate event that you find love. You've got a soulmate sitting there. But yeah, I'm thinking Virgo energy. You do have an air sign here. You also have a fire sign, and you have another air sign as well. So that's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We got Virgo sitting right there on top of this bloody air sign. Oh, sorry for swearing. And then we've got, I think this is you over here. This one over here. Okay, more information for Brittany. So 9, September must mean something. September must be either when this person's born, or it must be in 9 weeks' time, or by September next year, you're going to be with the love of your life. And I know that sounds like forever away, but okay, we've got another air sign here. We've got the King of Swords now. So we've got the Queen, the Jack, and the King. It's like a family unit. So I think whoever this person is, they're already been involved, and then they're not involved anymore. So if you are going to go down that track, please make sure that the person is free and clear of the previous person. Like I said, this is about contemplating. It could be you going and contemplating your options, which way you want to go. Then you finally make a firm decision. You come out and about. Tower is crossed by the 4 of Wands, the marriage. So now that can mean the ending of a marriage. Can mean the ending of a marriage because you're starting something new. It also can mean, this 5 of Hearts can mean where someone wants to come and make up with you. Someone will come and make amends with you. If that's the case, the Tower sitting there would mean that you're going, thanks for your apology, but no thank you. My life's moving in a different direction right now. So don't be surprised. This has happened to a lot of clients of mine, a lot of friends of mine. When they're single or whatever and they're looking and they're like, well, when am I going to meet someone? When am I going to meet someone? When they stop looking and they find someone, it's like 2 or 3 people come out the woodwork. Everybody wants to know them. What he looks like? Okay, well, the 2 males I've got on the table are both of the same symbol. They would have dark features, dark hair, dark eyes. I usually see them as someone like in uniform, so like strong, shoulders back. If they do work in police or military, they'll probably be very physically fit. Not necessarily. I've seen a lot of very overweight or underweight police officers, but in general terms, usually they're very into their own appearance, very physically fit. But yeah, dark hair, dark features. Anyway, ask a yes or no. That's the end of that. That is, we've gone past that mark now with the timing. So yeah, just a yes or no. Think about that right now, Brittany, in case a yes or no answer comes out for you. One from over here. Change of career and a new start. You've got there. You can do this. So if there's something that's been a struggle at the moment, you're being told that you can do this. You've also got an invitation coming somewhere. And I've seen that with those jokers and stuff there, that there's an invitation as well. Lustful butterfly. Is that someone that's changed their name? Because I don't remember a lustful butterfly. I don't remember peanut butter. Okay, so now what we need to do, we need to go back to the free readings unless somebody else has donated. Tanya, general reading for Tanya. Now, I like that I've got Tanya's name and Jay. I could see your name. It was Brittany. So when you do get your reading, if you will, can you please tell me your first name? And if you don't want to say your first name, just say my name starts with T and there's 5 letters, or my name starts with F and there's 4 letters, you know. So just, yeah, if you will say your first name, it makes it easier when I'm focusing on a name, not a sign-on code name or whatever. Okay, so here we go. Tanya, general messages for you. Tanya, who's after Tanya, please? Welcome, Love Mia. Or is that Love Me? Love Mia. Serial, you're still there. How long are the readings like? A minute or two? Oh, well, I'm doing one now. So the general readings, just the free readings, they're just 6 of these cards. And then there are 2 of these. Some people want a yes or a no, and I'll give a yes and a no, but then I'll give them details. So anyway, watch this. This is the reading I'm doing right now. The readings that are paid for are 10 minutes long. They're 8 to 10 minutes long. Sometimes they're a little bit longer. It just depends on what I see. Okay. Tanya, messages for Tanya, please. General messages for Tanya. Going to be happy? Ooh, maybe not. Okay, Tanya, I don't know if it's this male in question here, but there's something going on behind the scenes. You're kind of aware of it. You're trying to work out what it is. I don't think it's anything romantic. I think it's more to do with business or conversations that shouldn't be had. It can be where you've confided in somebody and then they've gone and told somebody else about it. So I don't like the double 4 energy. At first I thought this is you being contented at home, which it can be. Bottom of the deck, what did we have? We got this Queen of Wands here. Now, she can be everybody's friend, but she can be overly flirty sometimes. But this guy is usually all about the truth, finding out the truth. Now, he can be an actual lawyer or a police officer. We got some sort of disagreement that happens. It's like you've got the happy home, the balanced home, and then there's a disagreement. And then there's sort of like disruption within your family home. Then there's this thought of lack of commitment or not wanting to commit to something or someone anymore, sort of like I'm done with this stuff. It can be someone in the background that you used to be with that comes into your face and they've just got too much to say. And then we got like this king, this person like getting the truth out there or trying to get the truth from them, because they can be secretive. They can be either truthful and tell you everything, but they can have a lot of secrets inside when I see a king of swords, a king of spades. And then we got this overload at the end here. Now, looking at it in work circumstances, I don't see any money, but I see working a little bit, working a bit more, then taking some time out, and then a shitload of work and can't cope with it. If it's anything to do with gossip and jealousy, it starts off where you sort of like go, oh, look, I don't want to hear about this. Then it's overload again. Like it's building. So I don't know what his part is in it at the moment, Tanya. I don't know if he's causing this. I don't know if there's disagreement between you and this person. If we get 2, 4, 6, it's like a harmonious marriage when it's hearts. When it's diamonds, it's something that works well, or it can be a business partnership. When it's black, especially like clubs or spades, with spades, it means it's done. Clubs means it's on the rocks. So you got a 2 and a 4. You don't have the 6. The 2 is black spade, and it's sort of like, I'm done. The 4 is like, can we fix this? So you're up and down about something, but I feel like a business thing. This could be the boss. It could be the boss breaking the business down. If it's to do with school, this is where you used to be happy and stable at home and doing your own thing. Then you've got a bit stressed with things, and then you got overloaded, okay? Because that can be paperwork as well. So what are your other messages, Tanya? Yeah, you're getting overloaded here. A lot of what you're doing, it's in your own mind, and you're focusing on something, and then if you're sitting there watching a movie or something and feeling quite relaxed about everything, then your little negative brain will come in and say, what about this? What about that? And then you go back down that thing, because this is like self-entrapment. The woman sitting there saying, I'm fine, but her mirror image is showing her like this with her hands tied, a blindfold on, and the crows flying around her head. So, yeah, not fine. This is sort of stuff self-imposed, that you're thinking about something that you don't even know what's going to happen. You're worrying about something that you don't even know yet, like what the outcome is. Some sort of information's coming in really quickly as well. But we do have like that King of Spades, and then we've got the Knight of Swords. So this can be father and son. This might be a legal type thing, because this can represent children as well. There's something around a baby girl or making a change. You might be going to make a whole change, or maybe that's what the problem is. Somebody has changed too much and you don't understand. You know, you don't get it. You don't understand what they're doing. Anyway, sorry, it was a negative kind of reading today, but I hope that helped, Tanya, with your general messages. If you're worried about someone that's not well, it looks like it's sitting around an older male. And it's something that started quite small, and then there's some sort of lack of commitment to treatment or something like that. It's like if someone's supposed to take a certain tablet every day, they don't want to take it anymore. So you've got that kind of energy as well. Okay, who was up next, please? Miss Media. Miss Media, can I have a first name, please? Lisa, where's Lisa on the list? Cereal's there. Thumbelina is there. Where's something butterfly? There was a butterfly person here. Phoebe. Phoebe's paid? I don't know why my watch is not showing me the payments. Oh, maybe I need to link them back to the watch. I'll go and link them. I don't know if this music gives me a headache. I like it playing because it helps my mood a little bit. Okay, Phoebe, yes. Yes, you have. Where's my watch? I just want to link my watch. Notifications, PayPal, where is it? Turn it off, turn it on. It was on, so I just reset it. Where's YouTube? YouTube. Okay, so Phoebe. Okay, so this one is a paid reading right now. Miss Media, your name is Hayley, and could you get a general reading? I'll just quickly do the general reading, and then Phoebe will get on to you. So Phoebe, post your question, please. General messages for Miss Media. Oh, we've got a waiting list there because it's getting quite big. So what I might do after this paid reading, I might start doing 2 at a time for the free reading so we can get through that list. And don't forget, if you do want to make a payment and jump the list and get a more detailed reading, you go do so. So general reading for Miss Media. What does Miss Media need to know right now? Same cards. What the? All except that one. Same cards. Okay, I'm going to reshuffle. General, unless you need the same story, same story going on. Miss Media, general messages for Hayley. Did you say Hayley? Hayley. Serial, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get there. I'll get there. If you can be patient, I'll get there. Don't worry. And anyway, you're not that far off. You've got about 4 in front of you after I do the paid reading. Unless the paid readings start coming in, then I would suggest that people might have to wait a little while or see or come back or something. So anyway, just general messages for Miss Media, Hayley. Oh, you've got news coming in and you're going to take swift action here. This is you've made up your choice, you know what your future is, you're looking towards the future, you're contemplating what it is you want to do, but it's all because some sort of news comes in really, really quickly here. Let's see what kind of news it is. Okay, so it may be negative and positive, whatever the news is. We do have something about a soulmate connection. It can represent an animal, a cat, a dog, a horse. It can represent something like that. If it's around a cat or a dog or a horse, there may be a small sickness and something that like forced change is going on around that. Or you might live somewhere and you've got a cat and you're moving and you can't have the cat where you're going. So there's some sort of thing about that. As far as soulmate stuff goes, it looks like there's been a problem. If you do have a soulmate in your life, it looks like there's been forced changes around the relationship. Maybe you are separated, maybe you live in different states, different countries. There's some sort of reaching out kind of thing going on and it's frustrating. The good news is things are about to turn around. You don't see it coming. So some sort of news comes in. So it looks like there's negative news and positive news coming in. And then you've started contemplating what your choices will be moving forward. Try not to be too standoffish or, I don't know what word to use, bitchy or something like that, because this can be a cold kind of bitchy feeling that I get off that card. I need to find another word instead of bitchy. Sharp tongue. It can be where someone's got a sharp tongue and someone will say something and they boom and they retaliate. So try to listen, stand back, be quiet, because you have the truth coming out that's going to make you very happy. You've got some sort of drive, like new job, new car, new something, new circle of people, and then you've got a balanced, harmonious relationship sitting in the future here. So if there has been some sort of trouble in the past, it may be because of another female as well here, Hayley. I do see the soulmate looking at the past and sort of holding on to something from the past, but it looks like there's some sort of breakdown there where something gets separated as well. But at first, when you're looking at it, you're either angry, frustrated, disappointment, sad. But then when you turn around, you're like, this is giving me new opportunities now. So there is some sort of truth coming out. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make some sort of balance here. If you're not in a relationship, it looks like you will be in one soon. So, yeah, out of some other person's misfortune, though. All right, so Fabi, can I please have your question for your payment, or is it online? Let me quickly go and check PayPal. Now, these people that donate pretty much, a couple of times a week, do consider contacting me for a private one-on-one 30 to 40 or 30, 45 or 1 hour reading. You'll get a lot of information about moving forward, the next months, the next year. So always consider about that. No, you didn't post a question. Okay. Okay, Fabi, what can you tell me about my relationship with JC? What's the relationship like between Fabi and JC? So we're at 39 minutes there. So we'll get to 48, and I should be wrapping it up. I don't try to do it on time, but, when the information's out, the information's out. Fabi and JC, what's the relationship? What can you tell me about the relationship with JC? It's an up and down one, that's for sure. Is this just a friendship or more? The future showing friendship, responsibilities, happiness, family, love, contentment. But when I look at the past, we do have someone in love, but then we have conversations going on, and some of the conversations make an imbalance between the two of you. So like there's love there, but then Sometimes the conversation is very close, and other times the conversation feels very separated. And it creates this, I don't know if I'm committed to this friendship, this relationship, whatever it is. I don't know if I'm committed to this anymore, or whether it doesn't work properly. Sitting around you right now, you've got something to do with double 10 sitting here. 110 is the big black 10 of spades, and it's pretty negative. And then you got the 10 of hearts, which is really, really happy. So we've got this salt and pepper effect, I call it, or the black and white effect. I say yes, you say no. I say it's red, I say it's blue. I say salt, you say pepper. So it's very opposite, polarized opposite people. It can create tension with this 9 of clubs here. It can create frustration, that sort of thing. But your future with this person, if nothing else, it's showing a very close friendship here and a very family-orientated kind of feel. It's your actual relationship. Okay. I feel like there's love there. You feel the soul connection. Sometimes the conversations are good and you feel happy. Sometimes the conversations make you feel like you're not sure whether this person's committed or not. It's sort of like it's on, it's off, not sure what to make of it. And it can be conversations with the wrong people as well. So this could be where you're with family or friends that are like-minded, you have a nice time, you have something to eat, and if you come home and you feel really nice today, then this can be your person comes home from work, or your person comes home from being out somewhere, and you find out about a conversation or people that this person's been around, and it creates an imbalance. And you're like, oh, I don't feel real happy about this. But right now it's showing me like any kind of major arguments and then a major making up again. So this is fighting, loving. This is anger. This is happiness. So these are very different on how you approach everything. You've got to try and stop the negative influences from other people, because I feel like this is outside people. It can be friends, it can be a family member saying, oh, he's no good or she's no good, or, you know, like negative kind of crap going on. The problem people have in relationships is when it's good, you don't really tell people much about it. You listen to their problems. When your relationship's not doing too well, you will tell your best friends or you will tell your family members, and then they form an opinion about your partner. And then once you try to come back together and feel happy, then they're still sitting there saying, well, what about when he did this or she did that or they said that? You know, and it's like people reminding you of the crap. But, yeah, if you can pull this thing together, it's very, very close and beautiful. I don't know how old you are, Fabi, but this normally means trying to have a baby as well, because this can be, it's upside down. So I'm saying trying to have a baby, and that's the new happy parents, and that would be the mother, the fertile mother. But, yeah, it was upside down, so that can be it can also be fears and worries that you've got that there's somebody in the background. You're worried about there's somebody else. But I'm not really seeing that there. I'm just seeing like there's very, very differing opinions. It can be too where you've been working hard about buying a house or renovating or something like that, and there's just been a lot of problems with all of that. I'm not seeing any money here, so I'm seeing a lot of love and stuff. There may be a health issue as well around somebody. There's somebody in spirit that would have died of some sort of illness and medication and stuff like that. They might have been born or died on October. So you got that energy around you as well. Let's go more information. My head's getting really weird. Okay. All right, we got the 2 cards coming up. We got the male and the female, both very flirty, very attracted to each other, very attractive to lots of people. The female, everybody's friend, wants to help out, but she can be flirty. Then we got the Knight of Wands. Everybody's friend, wants to travel, wants to be out with people, have a good time. There's some sort of offer there. It could be a job offer as well, but you've got some sort of offer there to go somewhere and travel, and I'd suggest you say yes to it with these nice heart energies you got there. We got the stubborn sort of card sitting here in the middle. It can be stubborn behaviour. It can be not seeing a different way. So you're going, no, 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 no. I want it this way. I don't want you talking to this person. I don't want you doing this. I want you to do it this way. I want to have that. And then this is a stubborn card, or Your person's doing this, baby. Your person's like, no, if I want to go there, I'm going to go there. If I want to have this, I'm going to have this. And it's like this stubbornness and pushing the buttons, basically. I feel this pushing the buttons going on. So let's just shuffle these to clarify. If you've got a yes and no, Fabi, think about them now. We'll just do them. Fabi, yes or no, in case yes or no comes out. Otherwise, you'll just get a message for Fabi, or a yes or a no. Things will go your way, Fabi. So things will work out. And another yes or no. Let's just do that one before we do those. Yes or no for Fabi. It's a win-win. It's a win-win situation. So everybody will win. It's good. I do like that your cards are all red for your future outcome. But it does look like it's up and down. Very, very up and down, Fabi. He's very stubborn. He's a Taurus. Kind of sounds like the Virgo, but the Taurus, the Virgos, and the Capricorns are all the same. They're all earth signs. They can be very cold sometimes if they want to be. Very calculated. And I don't know about female Virgos. I have a couple of female Virgos I know, and they seem to be a lot different than the male Virgos for some reason. It's all in the hormones. Okay, more information for Fabi, what she needs to know. Okay. You've been worried about deceit, lies, possible cheating, and all of this sort of thing. You're worried about stuff that's not right and not getting the whole truth here. Being deceived, basically. Right now, you're showing success and victory. You're sitting there, so you're going to have some sort of win here. You had the win-win card. An outcome, bottom of the deck, we got you, happy, loving, Queen of Cups, Queen of Hearts. So there's a lot of female energy around you, a lot of loving, nurturing kind of family energy. Page of Wands can be an actual little boy, or it can be that your partner needs to grow up, because we got Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. It can be father and son as well. But Page of Wands is usually like, let yourself be free, go on an adventure, go and do something new. Really kind of nice cards here. I don't like this, but it is sitting in the past, the Seven of Swords, and it can just be you thinking this, worried about that there's somebody else in the background, or there's something going on. Is it her? Is it this flirty woman? Or is that your energy? Are you being the flirt? Are you being, dressing yourself up and everybody's paying you attention, something like that? And it can be that these stuff can be reversed, that he's thinking that, or he's jealous, or stuff like that. Okay, so we'll just get you a Lenormand to finish your reading. I've gone a little bit too long with this reading. Finding your direction. You need to find out what suits both of you, not just what's your agenda, what's his agenda. You've got to get back in line with each other. And that's it. That's it. Thank you for your donation again, Fabi. Yeah, they're very different, the male and the female zodiacs. Well, I know a lot of Virgos. I seem to always come into contact with Virgos in one way or another. I think one of my very first boyfriend, a boyfriend that I had for maybe 4 weeks when I was a teenager, he was a Virgo. My husband's a Virgo. My brother-in-law, who was my boss for a long time, is a Virgo. One of my good friends online is a Virgo. Another good friend online, Rhonda, is a Virgo. And I think my friend who I've known since I was 4, I think she's a Virgo. I always thought she was a Leo because of August, but I think it's the end of August that makes her a Virgo. And she's just wonderful. And so is Rhonda. So, yeah. My brother-in-law is a bit of a male chauvinist. Yeah. So anyway, let's get back to the free readings. I don't want to waste people's time. Oh, yeah, it looks like he's a flirt, but it looks like you can do your own flirting, Fabi. So get yourself dressed nice and take the compliments. And if someone wants to have a little flirt, have a little bit of a chuckle, a little bit of a smile. Give him back some of his own medicine. Okay, Carol, general reading on love. You are single. Okay, Carol, and can I have a second person, Dreamy Rose? What's coming up for me? So Rose, I'm assuming your name is Rose, isn't it? So I'm single, Carol. I love reading. Love messages for Carol about some sort of love coming into her life because she's single. And over here, what's coming up for Dreamy Rose? What messages? Yeah, you should start. Or you don't need to flirt. Just get yourself dressed nice and that. And if someone looks at you and they smile at you, smile back. Don't sort of turn your head away and think, oh, God, you know, I better not look over there. Just, oh, hi, you know. Or someone says, oh, hello, how are you doing today? And, oh, yeah, I'm feeling very good. How are you feeling? You know, I'm not talking about, oh, hey, you're sexy. Like, what do you think of me? And I remember someone telling me years ago, it was a young girl, and I was walking and I had my shoulders sort of like this, and she goes, oh, put your shoulders back, put your chest out and walk like this. And I'm sort of like, no, I'll just sort of put my jumper like this. No, thank you. You wouldn't believe it, but when I was a young girl, I was model. And I had absolutely no confidence, and nothing much has changed in all that time. I never went to do the catwalk. I trained for it, but I never did it. And I always thought I would have failed at it anyway. I was too skinny and too ugly and whatever. Anyway, here we go. Dreamy Rose. What's coming up for you, Dreamy Rose? Dreamy Rose. Oh, thank you so much, Serial. I actually was one of the, you've heard about the bullying at high school. I unfortunately was a victim of that way back when they didn't even talk about it. Very, very depressed young girl I was, and even by my own peers with shit that they did to me. And it years later, I had therapy about a totally different matter, about a death, grief, and it come out about this bullying that had happened, how it had damaged my my whole outlook on what I look like and stuff. And yeah, but I still don't like looking in the mirror, and I don't looking up at the camera what I look like. My husband can take 100 pictures of me, and I probably would maybe like 2 of them. And even them, I'm sort of like, oh, they're all right, you know. Actually, the other day I said to him, delete that, I look bloody terrible. And then I said, delete that, I'm too skinny in that picture, delete that. And I really hated the picture, you know. Okay, so this was for Carol. Carol, we already shuffled. Carol, single. Any messages of love, Carol? Definitely yes. Definitely yes. Carol, it's not showing you in a relationship with someone, but it is showing you invitations to go out and party, invitations to wine and dine. There is a love feeling coming out of this connection. Then something happens where you can't go, or they don't turn up the next time and you get a bit deflated by it. But don't worry, don't let go of it, because it comes back around again. You may have someone from your past that wants to reconnect with you. Now, this could be male or female. It might just be a friendship kind of thing. You might be invited to some sort of reunion between people. But yeah, there is this one negative card in here. It could be self-doubt. It could be where you just sort of not really sure which way you want to go. Also, be wary of truth and lies. Someone might meet up with you and start saying, oh, you know, I ended up buying a yacht and I did this and I did that. There might be a few sort of white lies going on, someone big noting themselves. You've got double 4s, but you've got the good double 4s. You've got the double red 4s. That can be where you're getting overboard about something. Don't go extravagant spending at this time. But yeah, the 2 red 4s can be a lot of female energy. But you've got double 5s, double 4s. You've got someone in spirit trying to send love to you. They may have died in a car accident, Carol. There's someone that I think may have died in a car accident, because there's no illness here. There's nothing to indicate what happened to them apart from a car. So you've got something to do with baby girls, baby boys. You've got something to do with making up with somebody or someone from the past coming forward. You've also got something to do with changing your whole look. You're going to change the way you dress. You're going to change your hair. You're going to change what sort of food you want to eat or what places you go to. There's some sort of change coming up here. You might meet this person through work or through females. You do have a love connection here. You've got a soulmate coming in to your path, so that's lovely energy. Be wary of the cheating liar. So if someone from your past was a cheat, a liar, it looks like they still are. So you need to wipe that. You need to wipe that. But yeah, because that's sitting right over here near the reconciliation with somebody. Make friends with them. Wish them a nice day. But I wouldn't be getting bogged down in this because it looks like they haven't changed. They're still up to no good. And that might be the truth and lies thing that you're trying to determine, is this real or not? But that's what we got for you, Carol. Thank you for joining us and hanging around. Okay, so this was for Dreamy Rose. What's coming for you? What messages for Dreamy Rose? No worries, Carol. You're welcome. Be prepared for arguments, Dreamy Rose. Differing opinions. Something that you know to be true and right that somebody else thinks no. And there's some sort of forced change sitting around you. Something to do with work here. You're getting a nice surprise, maybe a bonus, maybe a bit of money for something. Hang on, guys. I've got a text message coming in here. Oh, okay. So someone just did a donation, did they? How do you pronounce S-A-D-E? Is that Sade, Sade, Sadie? Yeah, someone just paid a donation, guys. So I'm going to be doing a donation reading next. Oh, Ali, okay. Because I remember that singer. Is it Sade? Sade, the way it's pronounced? Yeah, so back to you. Who am I working on here again? Dreamy Rose. Dreamy Rose. Yeah, you got a nice surprise, a work, a financial bonus, something like that, something you applied for, you're going to get it. It makes you very, very happy. You may have problems with getting to and from work or school or whatever it is, Dreamy Rose. This can be forced changes that you have to do. You might be very happy where you're living and think, for my job to work or whatever I've got to do for that job, there's some sort of forced change you've got to do. Then you've got happiness and contentment at home. There's some information coming through about someone that's got a baby boy. They're having a baby girl now. They're having a second child. Just be prepared for a bit of an argument. It's like you get yourself all settled and then someone's being negative towards you. And it could be something that you're holding on to from the past as well and you can't let it go. And then you start to get yourself all balanced in that. And then something's said or something's done and you start to go off the Richter again. You sound like me. It sounds like me. Yeah, something's going to make you very, very happy. Your heart's overflowing with joy here. Now, I do think it's to do with a car, a job, travel, something like that. It's very, very positive energy to start your reading. Very positive energy here. Now, we have 3 of Wands and it's upside down. So I feel like do not let someone's negative influence you against what it is that you want to do or you don't want to do. So there's some sort of push here. It may be from a friend or a family member and you've got them flipped upside down. So to me, it's like you're saying thank you for your information, but no thank you. So you need to stick to the plan because it's like you made your decision. It was very, very happy. You got an opportunity here and someone's being negative about it or trying to pull you backwards. You need to own your truth and move forward and don't get into the negative thing. Also, keep away from things that are no good for you. This can be drugs, alcohol, food, medication. It's something that's no good for you and you need to stand strong against that. But yeah, you got this 3 of Wands. Normally this energy is where someone's been making a decision. They grab one decision and they go. It's upside down. So you're trying to make a decision, not too sure. You're hesitating. You're not sure which way to go. Oh, and I wanted to thank you, Joanna, when you told me about, so Ali is the paid reading, which is Sade. you want to know about what's coming towards you in love. Okay, so the free reading has closed again for now while I do this paid reading. Yeah, thank you, Joanna. When you said that stuff, because I've had that happen a couple of times and I've never thought about it, where I've shuffled and a card drops sideways. So it makes sense that if that's about making a decision and it's sideways, you're undecided, you know? So, because I've always just sort of upside down or upright. But yeah, that really made sense to me, because even with my normal cards, sometimes I'll spin and I'll be sideways. And so if it's supposed to be big happiness, it's sort of like, is it short-lived happiness or is it really full on? Okay, so what's coming towards you in love, Ali? We're up to 1 hour. I've set my watch. Is it still going? Did my exercises last night. I bought an 8-kilo dumbbell and I bought 2 3-kilo ones. And you should see me. I've got very, very skinny arms. Take my shirt off. I've got very, very skinny arms. Look. Anyway, I got my little dumbbells and I was and you should have seen me with this 3 kilos going and trying to put my arm up like this. And I'm getting little muscles, got little muscles here. But yeah, I've got an 8-kilo dumbbell, and the 8-kilo dumbbell is when I lay on the floor and I put it on my pelvis and I lift my pelvis off the ground. I'm going lifting it off the ground because our gyms are closed because of the whole flu that's going around the world. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'll be going back there, so I do all my own stuff at home. It just all depends on what their rules are after the lockdown finishes. Anyway, let's have a look for you, Ali. What's coming towards you in love? Oh, you should see my legs, Serial. You should see my legs. My ankle, I can put my fingers around my ankle. I can nearly put my fingers around the bottom of my ankle. I've got like toothpick long. I've got long, skinny legs like I don't know, some sort of bird. Long, skinny arms. I'm skinny everywhere. I don't know what I am in pounds. I weigh 50 kilos and I'm 5'7". So you can work that out. 5'7" and 50 kilos. What's coming towards Ali in love? Okay, so your reading's starting at 2 minutes past because I've been yabbering. Sorry, Ali. Or Sade. Sade. Beautiful name. What's coming towards Ali? You've had a lot of crap in the past by the looks of it, Ali. Love is coming. You've got to get past this. We've got very, very black energy here. Ali. Another text message coming in. Hang on, guys. I think it's another donation. Brooklyn will be up next. So, guys that are on that free list, I think you might need to either consider a donation or come back in, I don't know how much time. So anyway, Ali, it does look like there's been some sort of disagreements, arguments, disappointment, stress, just feeling really out of sorts when you're at home, not knowing what's true, what's not true, not knowing which way to go with things. I just feel lost when I look at this. So that's your past there. I feel like someone either betrayed you or they let you down or it just wasn't what you thought. So let's just get some tarot onto that. I do see a lot of love around you right now and you might not even see it. It could be an actual friend, but it feels like it's more than that. Yeah, something's dead and gone. The death card just dropped out. You're trying to release past crap, trying to be a different person, be a stronger person. What have we got here for you, Ali? Oh, Cookie, you're going? Oh, good night, Cookie. Thank you for joining us today. Everybody was worried about you because they hadn't seen you, but I knew you were okay because I've been conversing with you now and again. Let me know how your mother goes with that stuff I sent you, that information. Okay, let's see what else we get for Sade. Now, you've got the wishes coming true, but this card depicts the lady sitting there on the bench crying. She's got her head down and she's got all the emotions going on. So I feel like you've been through all the emotions. It's almost like a grief thing I'm seeing over here. Something that died, something that just doesn't work anymore. It could have been an actual death that you're grieving over as well. But yeah, I feel like usually this is wishes coming true or focusing on what it is you want in your life. And it can be that. It can be the positive energy. But I just feel with that energy there, this is a lot of very mixed emotion, very hurt sort of feelings in the past. Sitting around you right now, we have groups of people that are like-minded. We have people gathering together, having conversations. It feels really nice, sharing food with each other or drinks with each other. Very nice energy. We have a beautiful new friendship here, but we also have a soulmate looking at you. So you might be at a party or something like that, and someone's watching you, maybe a little bit too closely. Someone's very interested, and we get they're worried about the tower or you're worried about the tower. So it's like when things feel good, you think, when's this going to happen again? I don't want this to happen again. You're worried about something. You've got double eights here, so I feel like there may have been an actual death sometime in the past. Someone's trying to come through. It looks like it was a young person, a young male. Maybe not, but I'm feeling a male energy here. It kind of looks like sickness, but then it doesn't. But yeah, you've got a spirit energy around you, and I think that this tower might be related to grief of some kind. But also I think it's fear within you that whenever something feels good, is it going to feel good for long? And you start to question it. You're still healing at the moment from whatever's gone on. You're still trying to get your balance back. You're still trying to feel like you again. I'm hoping this is all making sense to you. Now, your future is saying through a forced change. Now, this could be you change your job, you change where you live, you change the shop that you go to, you change the gym that you go to, whatever it is, there's some sort of changes that you didn't see coming. It might be new rules and regulations where you live. And so you have to do something differently. And at first, you feel like you just don't fit. It doesn't feel right. Then we got Mr. Wonderful sitting here. We got news coming in that someone wants to go on a journey of love with you. So I do feel that it's coming, but I feel you got a lot you're working through here. You also have, you got the offer here. So this could be an offer of a job, a place. It could be a medical type thing as well, some sort of medical person. I feel like this person might work in money or medical. And they could even be the postman because it's a messenger. You've got the Two of Hearts, which is like the Two of Cups, the two people coming together in the same journey, the same thing. You might be both coming out of something bad. You might have lost somebody and you're grieving, and they've lost somebody and they're grieving, and through your grief you come together. Or you might have had some loss of a job and they've lost their job and you come together. But you've got the Ten of Pentacles here. That's why I'm smiling. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Hearts, you've got the Double Jacks, which is usually a wedding invitation or someone that wants to take you on something more solid. So it could be through a new job as well, a new experience. But this is really, really nice energy over here. You just got to try and not get stuck back down that negative path. And trust me, I'm a kind of person that I try to be very, very strong with things. But if something triggers me and it's a pretty major trigger, it's very hard to not go down in that pit and then pull yourself back out. But with meditation and walking, whatever, you can focus on yourself, mend yourself, heal yourself, and then this thing will become a thing of the past. And then this will be your new journey, your new, what do they call it? The new narrative. That would be how you'll be if you let yourself be like that. If you want to know the description of the people coming out in your reading, we've got fire sign, earth sign, water sign. We don't have any air signs for you. Not that that's any bad loss. Sorry to all the air signs out there. No, especially if like you're a water sign and that, the air sign could be quite damaging. Yeah, I was going to say either this person might work in healing or medical, or they might be part of a group that is all about healing or medical. They also might work in finance or with numbers. They might be retail as well. The other one would be more hands-on. The other feeling I'm getting here is someone that could be a cook, they could be a hairdresser, they could be an electrician, they could be a builder. So, yeah, if you're wondering what sort of profession they might be in, one will be very family orientated, the other one will be a little bit about themselves, but I do think they would take you on a nice journey with them. Let's just get more clarification here. They're obviously wanting to come out in your past. Okay. Let's just reshuffle this lot that dropped out for you, because we only want 3 cards. Victory and success is yours if you want it. You've got to focus on the positives. Even in the worst negative in the world, there's always an opposite to it. There's always a positive that you can see. But if you're in a dark pit, it's very hard to see it. Judgment is another victorious card. Now, that can be, don't judge yourself too harshly as well. Don't pull yourself apart. Don't self-criticize or anything like that. I don't know how old or young you are, but you've got this energy of commitment, you've got announcements going on, and then you've got the woman with the belly of the world. Now, she can be sexual, she can be fertile, she can be pregnant, she can be very knowledgeable. She's very attractive to lots of people, not just one person. But she's very contented, very happy. So that's your future. That's you, very contented, very happy. You might have an option between 2 people, not just one person to have a love journey with. What was on the bottom of the deck for you? Don't settle for breadcrumbs. If someone's giving you breadcrumbs, just see ya, not interested. You know, I deserve better. So that's what we've got there. Think of a yes and no just to finish your reading, please. And then we're on to the second donation reading. Can I have the second donation reading question up, please? Let's just move these all out of the way. I need to look at this site that does these meditation vibration energies and just see what else they've got there, because I like this one. Okay, so yes or no for you, please. What have we got for you? Yes or no? We have let your talent shine. So just get out there and be you and whatever it is that you're talented at. Some people think, oh, you know, everybody can do that. Everybody can't do certain things, you know. So some people are talented in things and it astonishes other people. So think again, maybe a yes or no. Ali? Oh, that's my phone ringing. Not going to answer it. Love will be in focus very soon, Ali. Anyway, thank you so much for your donation, and let's move on. Brooklyn, your question is there. There was somebody else that donated after Ali. Let me just check. It's probably my friend that tried to ring me yesterday. I told her if she wants to talk to me, she's got to ring me after 1 o'clock. Oh, no, that was you. We had Fabi, Sade, and then now Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn, what is your question, Brooklyn? Oh, Brooklyn, I need to get you on WhatsApp, so then I can do your readings. You can do a donation or whatever, or I can do free reading or whatever, because you help out all the time. Let's get the music back on. Hang on, guys. I've just got to check this message. It's about a reading. What is it there? Oh, no, nothing. Nothing. That one down there. Ah, there's that one. I'm glad that they posted that. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'll just put my music back on. Let me quickly see if they've got another one that's long like that. Okay. This one's about boosting your aura. Okay, Brooklyn. Oh, the question was on PayPal. Sorry, Brooklyn, I didn't look at it. I don't know if that one's going to be music or not. It sounds like chimes and bells. PayPal. Thank you, Brooklyn. Thank you. And you're amazing with what you're doing in here. Okay. Let me just find a better one. There we go. This one's for calm. So everybody be calm. Let's breathe together. And now we take a deep breath. Sometimes when I'm in a really weird place and I try and do one of these meditations where it's saying breathe in, breathe out, feel the relaxation, let it go. And I'm thinking, I can't. It's not working. It's not going to work. This is bullshit. Okay, so Brooklyn, let's get on to you now. Hey there, Fumbelina, welcome back. I'm just working on a paid reading and then I'll get back to my free list and I'm doing 2 at a time. I think you all know the feeling. That's why you're laughing. You'll listen to this calming breathing and that and your brain's going, no. This is bullshit. I'm angry. I'm pissed. I'm sad. Brooklyn, messages for Brooklyn. Let's get some nice messages for you, Brooklyn. What's Brooklyn got coming towards her? What's she need to look out for? Wow. You need to reach for the stars, Brooklyn. Wow. What are you currently doing? Are you studying? Are you going to college? Are you going to university? Are you doing a job? Are you doing 2 jobs? Whatever it is, keep doing it. You've got 3 kings come here. 2 kings is 2 business guys saying you've got the job. 3 of them is like more. It's like, and you've got all different energies here. You've got the homebody, you've got the caring, supportive role, the father figure, the husband, the wife, all of that sort of energy, the family. Then you've got either the medical person or the money person, the scientist, and then you've got the person that wants to travel the world and do different things. And it's almost like you're going to get a job that's going to have all these branches of what you can do, and you're going to be good at all of them. Then you've got announcements coming in. One announcement, another announcement. I just won this, or I'm just going on this holiday. I've finally made my decision of what I'm choosing. And then you've got travel. You've got travel cards sitting here. You've got father and son energy here, or brothers, big brother, little brother. So I don't know what that means about anything. Then you've got a relationship, but you don't have the loving relationship. You have the relationship. It can be one of those relationships where you're friends for life, and you could end up married to that person, and you would be very financially secure. You would be very happy, but the love thing's not there. So you've got an opportunity to be involved with something. Now you've got another character on the end here. You've got double jacks, double aces, triple kings. This is really positive about work, really, what I'm looking at. I don't think any of this is love, because there's no love cards apart from that king there. This is success. Success. Wow. What is it you're doing, Brooklyn? Have you posted what you're doing? What do you do? Are you working? Are you... let's just keep going. More messages for Brooklyn here. This is beautiful. I don't really want to wreck it with the tarot. Some messages for Brooklyn. This is actually supposed to be for sleep, this one I'm listening to. So if you fall asleep, sorry guys, it's the music. It says deep meditation, inner peace, relaxation, and go to sleep. Okay, you could be signing contracts, signing a deal for your future here. This is amazing energy. 10 of Pentacles sitting on top of 9 of Diamonds, 2 of Diamonds, the Jack of Spades. It's like something's going to happen, and it's almost like you start in the bottom of a job, and in no time soon, you're at the top of your game, and there's all other options. Now, if this is a relationship thing, like I said, I'm missing the cards of love. Now here, this is the love card. We've got all your dreams, all your wishes coming true. So whatever you're hoping for, if you want to get on a plane and travel, it's going to happen. It might be delayed because we've got a black ace. So it might be 1 year off. But after 1 year, it's just like the world is your oyster. Everything's opening up. You do have a death card sitting here. Now, I think this is energy from the other side. Someone that would have died, something to do with their head. They may have had surgery before they passed as well. It's male energy. I don't see any females here. They're around you. They're trying to show you the options that you've got in life of what you can do. You're going to be very successful over there. If you wanted to start your own business, you need to start it. If it's some sort of internet thing where you've got communication online, you need to do it. You need to start it. You also have messages here about double pregnancy, because you've got double nines, double ace, double jacks, triple kings. So that can be 2 people pregnant at the same time. It can be 2 people having twins, all of that sort of thing. Wow, that's getting really loud. I just thought that might help because I'm getting a headache from the other one. Yeah, the other one was giving me a headache. Right. So let's just clarify for you. This is really nice. You're working and you're studying. Well, you're going to have a lot of options coming up. And don't worry if you're sort of like, I really want this, but I really want that. You'll do both. You'll do one, and then once you get a certain way with that, you'll then do the other one. So don't worry about making a choice. Just make a choice. What other information we got? I do think you're going to be engaged, married, whatever in the future, and then there's baby boys, twins, or back-to-back pregnancies. You have one baby and then you have another one. Unfortunately, unless you want this, you've got cesarean birth there, and I know a lot of women now are opting for cesarean birth. They just don't want to go through the whole natural birthing anymore. Okay. You got the sun sitting over here as well. My God. Justice. Something coming in really fast. So I think this relationship's going to come in really fast because we've got Jack of Spades and Page of Swords. Nearly the same card. So the energy is very similar. It's like something that you didn't even expect, and it's all just happening. I think this is a romantic adventure over here. I'm just worried, like, where's the hearts on this? I'm just going to clarify a little bit more for you, Brooklyn. Where's the hearts on this? If this is a relationship, where's the hearts? If this is about a relationship that's going to be really strong, where is the hearts? It's a relationship. We've got the diamonds. We've got the guy rushing in again. So we've got the Knight of Swords now. So we've got the Jack of Spades, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords. I think this is the person. Police, military, law, nighttime worker, dark and mysterious, truth teller. Bottom of the deck, we got the King of Swords. Are you going into law? Are you going to work with law, police, family law? I don't know. That might be all about work as well. But I'm saying, where's the love? And I'm not getting the love. I'm getting people. So maybe it's trying to tell me that the love is coming from these people. A family of military people, a family of police officers, a family of lawyers. It might be a business, family business that you get involved in. And then through that, we have this marriage kind of card and stability. So very, very nice cards for you today, Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn. What else? We'll look at yes and no's for you. And we'll look at, we'll give you one of these. Message for Brooklyn. Knowing, ambition, and confidence. How did I know you would get an ambition card and having the confidence? Like I said, don't doubt yourself. And if there's a choice coming up, don't stress about it. Just make a decision because I say, yep, that's what I'm doing, and go for it. You will be traveling. It's like it's 3 kings that run something. You're going to be noticed, that's for sure. And then you've got this happiness. You might even be going to a wedding as well. Now, it might be a same-sex marriage as well, because we had males everywhere, had lots of males there. So you might actually be going to a gay wedding. And then through that, there's something good. What happened to that? Did I just bend that just like that? I must have. That's weird. Anyway, you got the ambition card. So think about a yes and no, Brooklyn, just to finish this off. And then we'll get back onto the thing. Brooklyn, yes or no? You've got your wishes finally coming true here. And over this side, yes or no? You or someone is hiding the truth right now. So you've got to get to the bottom of that. Anyway, Brooklyn, thank you so much. Thank you for all your help in here. Their appearance, Brooklyn, usually they're dark. The spades cards, I know in the tarot they say that they're blonde or something, the spades cards, but I've always come across that whenever I read for certain people and it comes out the card that represents them, that they're dark, the spades. So they could have dark skin, dark eyes, black hair, brown hair, olive skin. So they might be European or they might be African or, but yeah, dark. So yeah, their appearance would be like that. And they're usually, because they're military or whatever, it's kind of like I get this feeling like where they take care of themselves. Like they dress smart and they look after themselves and they make sure they're careful with what they eat or whatever. If they're in police, maybe not. If they're in the police force, I have seen, you know, overweight or underweight police officers, but army, military, lawyers usually are pretty sharp. The young ones, they're pretty sharp looking. But yeah, I'd say it's like the tall, dark and handsome thing that you hear about. Anyway, Brooklyn, that is your reading. Thank you for the donation. Let's get back onto the freebies. SA, his name starts with Mus. My name starts with Sh. Okay. So for Shush, we want to know what's Mus's feelings towards, what's this guy's feelings towards, I'm assuming he said his, what's this guy's feelings towards SA? What's this guy's feelings towards SA? Do you work with this person, SA? Because these are work cards. This is sort of like a working partnership, a working friendship. This is something outside of your home life. He's up and he's down, this person. I feel this is your energy. You think this is a soulmate thing because we've got a soulmate kind of thing going on here. We've got one day where it's just chitty chatter, and then we got one day where it's talking about money and plans. Then we got another day where there might be silence. Then we got one day where it talks about love and food and friendships and sharing. And then we got a friendship card sitting here, but it's sitting around money. So that's why I'm wondering whether you used to work together. Okay, you work together. The feelings are friendship and prefers being around groups of people. Prefers being around groups of people. So what I mean by that is there's no card showing the two people together. Now, unfortunately, sometimes this can mean third party. So maybe you or that person, there's somebody else in the background, because I don't like that. And maybe that's why I'm getting a friendship vibe. This is like that you might like the same football team, or you might like the same kind of food, or you might like the same kind of music. It's sort of like sharing things in common with each other. Okay, so how long have I been online? Let's just set it for another half hour. And then I want to get offline. Okay, so I'm only going to be online half an hour, guys, and then I might start wrapping things up. So if you did want to not miss out, romantic feelings, I think this is you. This is you thinking like romantic feelings, because this can represent a soulmate connection. It can represent a beginning. of a love kind of thing. But all I've got here is people talking, lots of people, work, money, and friendship. And then this would be going out with 5 people from the office or from the hospital, wherever it is that you work. This would be like everybody together, and it can be flirty sort of stuff, like flirty kind of talking. You'll have to wait and see whether this thing develops, because at the moment, if this is your person, they're looking back over other stuff and they're not too sure about truth and lies here. So this can be something that's hidden, and this is something that's out in the open. So there's truth and lies going on there. There might be some sort of fears around work and other people. But like I said, that third party thing is sitting there. So let's just get some tarot onto this. Now, what was the other question? Cereal. Why is my gut giving me a weird feeling about my mum? Oh, why are you worried about your mum? Calling Thumbelina. Thumbelina, if you're still here, this is the last call for you to have your free reading. Thumbelina. Okay, let's do this. Okay, they're both upside down. Now, this is normally manifestation, the magician. It's normally where you're trying to make something happen. You're thinking about it. You're imagining you two sitting together, sitting down by the ocean or sitting down at the mountain. It's upside down. This is manipulation. So this is where someone's manipulating the relationship or the friendship. So it's kind of negative tone when it comes out like that. We also got 9 of Pentacles. Now, 9 of Pentacles generally terms means someone that is happy being single. They're single. They like socializing with lots of people. They like having lots of friends. It was upside down as well. So it's kind of like single, not single. You know, is there somebody else there in the background? And again, it's a money card. You got money, then you got working, and then you got this togetherness with groups of people. So if you want to have a good time and there's other people around, go for it. It's showing me that. But be careful of this manipulation thing. It can represent someone that's doing like messing with things like spells and stuff like that, trying to make something happen. And it can just simply mean that you sit there and you fantasize about how you want everything to go, and you're trying to make it happen. You say it over and over and over again. It's a friendship thing. I'd be enjoying the friendship kind of thing that you've got there. Yeah, that's all it's showing at this time. It was SH or something that started with. Okay, now the other one was cereal. Hope that helped you, S, whatever that name was. What's my gut about my mum? Cereal, can I focus on your name, please? What is your first name, or just a letter or something? So S-A, thank you, I appreciate your help. No worries, S-A. What's giving me a weird feeling about my mum? Cereal, starts with H, okay, H. What's going on with Cereal's mum? Does your mum need surgery? Does your mum need surgery? First card out, surgery, nighttime. Sharp and unexpected news, something happening at night, something that's not right. Your cards are beautiful. Cards are, there's nothing to worry about. This is happiness, health, gatherings of family, being on the same level. There is something to do with money going downhill. We start with, let's say, $900, then we got $700, then we got $300. Your mum may be spending money into something and not getting any returns on it. Also, we got this wanting to move job, wanting to move house. We do have 2 males in this reading. Now, this one can be male or female. This one's young. This could be you. You're asking about your mum. That's someone that's stressing in that, especially at night. This one over here is everybody's friend. It can be the big brother. It can be the uncle. It can be the father figure. But this is more like someone that wants to show someone a good time. And they can be really, really flirty as well. So if your mum and your dad are still together, There might be something where she's worried about a third party or someone interfering in her relationship, but I'm not seeing anything like that. It just looks like friendships, family. If she is needing surgery for something, it looks like everything will be okay. The surgery, I believe, would be around the pelvic area of the body or the lower back, the kidneys, the liver, something like that. But it's all looking okay, like everything's okay. Or she might have worries around this male that he needs something done. But yeah, there's this want to move. She wants to change things. She wants to change jobs or change whatever. But there is a problem with money. I'm not seeing anything negative though. What else have we got for your mum? Are these all upside down? Okay. Okay, so Page of Cups. We got like the young kids, the children, all that sort of thing. Like, it's just happy energy I've got here. There is something coming in really quickly, some sort of information coming in really quickly. It could be about money. She might be worried about money. She might not know what to do. She might not be able to pay the rent or whatever, and she's trying to work out how to get something. But these are nice cards. If you didn't say you were worried about her, I'd say, and you said, oh, what's going on around my mum? I'd say happiness, love, family gatherings, good health. If there's surgery, it's a successful outcome. A night outing with lots of people. And the only negative thing I would say is the money's coming down. So it's sort of like the money's drying up. But yeah, she might be seeking legal advice to try and get something. But she's also very passionate about something at this time. It's something she wants to do. But I wouldn't be worried about that if that was coming out for my mother. But these messages could be for you too. It could be that someone wants to show you a lot of love. They want to take you out at night. There is a friendship card there, but they might want a bit more than that. But yeah, this is like nice changes going on. Just be careful with money though. There might be a money issue going on. Fabi paid again. Or is this the other Fabi? There's two Fabis that come in here. There's one with I and one with Y. Let me check. Oh no, it's the same person. Same person. Let me just change this music. It's making me tired. Positive energy. This sounds good, eh? Someone suggested to me the other day about playing music in the background. This is all about positive, aligning the chakras and positive energy. I think the calming one is too sleepy because I'm starting to feel sleepy. I want to go and lay down. Okay, what are JC's current feelings for me? Okay, so 137, 138. What are JC's current feelings for me? I am getting pretty tired. I don't know if it was that music, so hopefully this one says healing meditation music for balancing up positive energy. So hopefully I pick up because I feel like I'm in a negative zone. What's JC's feelings towards Fabiola? Did we do this before? Did we look at you and this person before? I can't remember what we did. Whenever I do a reading, unless it's something that's, I don't know, out of the ordinary, when it's about people's relationships and stuff, kind of like I read it and then it's gone. Current feelings. Well, we've got, in the past, we've got this nice connection here. We got truth. We got happy surprises. It feels really lovely. Going places together, talking about things. Really, really nice energy. That is due to having a baby together in the future as well, because that can be a baby boy that's there. Then right now, we have the love energy. Let's go out to dinner. Let's associate with each other. Let's do things together. I do think they sometimes, when they think about you, that they worry that you get too much serious up in your head. You worry about the future too much. Where's things going? You've got the friend zone card sitting over here, but we've got like a romantic journey there, and then we got the friend zone sitting there. Now, what I'm thinking is this could be another outside person that tries to interfere in what goes on with you and may have some sort of influence on him. And I'm not thinking like running around with somebody else. I'm just thinking like somebody that might influence his decisions sometimes on what he does. He does tend to block someone, but he lets somebody else in. You two are showing up as the power couple. You're showing up as the queen and king of spades, or like the king and queen of swords. You're showing up as the married couple, the two people that are on the same journey with each other. Just got to be wary of whoever this is, Fabi. It can be a temptation as well. It can be a temptation to sort of associate with someone who shouldn't. But let's just get more information on that, because this is looking really nice here. I like it when it's if there is a negative card, that it's on that side, because it's something that's done. Let's get some information for Fabi. You've got a baby boy together. Okay, so that's the happiness, the baby boy in the past. That just jumped out. Another 3 jumped out. So if you are having problems and difficulties with this relationship, you need to build on that again. You need to start building on everything. I feel like in like 3 weeks or something like that, something might happen that's kind of negative, but then it's over, and then you start to build in the right direction with each other. You need to work on a project together. You need to work out, where do you want to move? Do you want to stay in the same house forever? Do you want to get a different house? Do you want to move overseas? Start talking about plans for what you want to do. But I do think sometimes he worries about you getting up in your head a little bit too much and overthinking things, possibly in a negative tone. All right, these all flipped over. He thinks he adores you with this. We got the very sexual energy, very beautiful energy sitting there. Possibility is thinking about having another child. You're sitting there very headstrong. And then the sun was there. So that's very nice cards to come out. Oh, what dropped on the floor? I've stopped reading what drops on the floor for myself, because I'm getting disappointed sometimes. But these are very nice cards that have dropped on the floor. Got long-term commitment and soulmate cards that just dropped on the floor. So that makes me happy, Joanna. As long as that star isn't there. All right. Let's have a look, Fabi. Are they upside down? Yeah, we do have a tower moment and rest and recuperation in the past. So we do have something that's been a bit of an upheaval. I don't know if you had difficulty when you had the baby and it got quite scary at the time. Sometimes that can represent the male that got scared. Oh my God, I'm a father. I've got to be responsible for this tiny little human being, and they can have a tower moment and they're sort of like, oh, I need to withdraw from this. I don't know what to do. But it could also be you. There's been a time of healing going on where you're trying to work out what your life's going to be, what you're going to do with each other. We'll just put that down because that was at the bottom. Oh, what was on the bottom as well? Queen of Cups energy at the bottom. Yeah, we got the Ten of Cups sitting here with the Queen of Pentacles. So I don't know if there's another female influences you and your marriage, your partnership with this person, or someone interferes. It can be that you two are good friends, and he might not like it, or it could be that he has a friend or a work friend or something like that and you don't like it. It's almost like an interference, but it's not too bad. Ten of Cups is really, really loving energy between the two of you, commitment. Sometimes you're getting a bit bored, but it's like the commitment thing gets tiring. He's showing up as long-term commitment, together forever, no matter what. You need to do something new together. You need to start a new project, build a house, renovate the house, work out what car you want to buy or what job you want to do, or start working on a project, dig a garden out the back. We do have this sometimes getting bored with things, sometimes getting bored with the same old, wake up, go to work, come home, have dinner, look after kids, go to bed, get up, go to work. Like I can feel this monotony going on here, and that might be why sometimes he talks to somebody else for a bit of fun, a bit of outlet. But you've got Ten of Cups, you've got King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, that's the married couple. You've got the King of Spades and the Queen of Spades, married couple. So you've got the power couple coming out all the time. Different kinds of elements coming out around your connection to your partner. In the past, we got the Seven of Pentacles here. This can be where you overanalyze. If he comes home from work and he says a particular thing, you might overanalyze what he meant by that. You've got a lot of hard work going on with this relationship, and you're working hard at making it happy. You want just to be happy. Over here, yeah, the strength that's growing. Things will grow. The relationship will grow. The bond will grow and get better and better. Okay. Let's just see. Yeah, let's just see what else we've got for you. Fabi, message for Fabi. A resolution is there, and be determined. Go for what it is you want, Fabi. If you're wanting happiness, how can you make it happy? If you're wanting to do something new, find something new to do. But it's going to be up to you and your own mindset to try and sort things out. Now, on a totally different note, these threes can represent a problem with fertility or a problem with pregnancy, a problem with the bowel, the bladder or whatever, but then there's a red free. So if there was a fertility problem or a loss of a pregnancy or something like that, then it's okay. So that could mean that and nothing to do with another person interfering. All right, so I just needed to say that. And let's just finish off with your questions and Lenormand. I'm getting really dizzy again. I got like this yesterday. I don't know if it's about food or what. I've got to do this paid reading today, and I really don't want to do it. I want to get out and breathe in and look at the ocean. Stormy clouds will be over soon. You've got the stormy clouds clearing. So if there has been tension or problems, it will clear. It will start to clear. Think about yes or no question in your mind, Fabi. Really, Chris is trying to donate. I don't know why. Is there a problem? Chris, go to my homepage, my YouTube channel. And on the picture at the top, if you're on a computer or whatever, there should be a button at the top if you click that. Now, I needed to ask everybody, some people are saying that they're not getting notified that I'm online. So I don't know what's going on there. Make sure you got the notification bell turned on, and make sure, even if you subscribed months ago, that you're still subscribed. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but yeah, some of the subscribers are missing. Some of them are saying that they're not getting a notification that I'm online. So just check. I should be online every day. But yeah, I stopped putting it to say I was going online, and now I just go online and go live, because sometimes I couldn't get online at the time I said. Now, just think of a yes or no to finish this off, Fabi. Oh, there's no problem with the donation. Okay, so they're going to donate. You're overthinking something, Fabi. Don't be too worried and concerned. Yes or no for Fabi. You will get what you need. You'll get what you need. So things will start to come around. Now, just before I go on to the next reading, for Bree, just a general reading, Thumbelina, may I... Okay, so you want to see if there's any spirit energies around you, ancestor. I just need to eat something, guys. I'm getting a bit funny. Oh, it's sunshine out there. General messages for Bree. Sent a donation. Is my watch going to show it this time? Nope. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, Chris, I'll get onto that in a minute. Let me put the music back on. Let me just do these 2 free ones. So this was general for, just let me finish these 2 off. And this one was ancestors. So spirit energies, I call it spirit energies, you're calling it ancestors. Is there ancestor communication? What do they want to communicate to Thumbelina? I'm assuming your name's not Thumbelina. So general for Bree. Up and down, Bree. Messages are up and down here. Some nasty sort of surprises coming in. What was bottom of the deck? Nice and not so nice surprises coming in. There might be a shock pregnancy, either for you or someone close to you. You're sort of like, what? When did they get pregnant? And then there's a baby boy sitting there. It doesn't look like they were prepared. Neither one of them want to be a parent right now, so it might be very young people. Or they may have been having troubles to be a parent. Sometimes when I see black stickers around a possible pregnancy, it can mean things like one parent's there, the other parent's gone, and even the one parent that's there, they're just not coping with things. But that's just news and stuff like that coming in. We've got some sort of injury sitting around someone. Now, I don't know if this is a broken limb or a cut or something. You've got something to do with an injury. Now, it could also be anger, frustration, or like mental kind of injury, mental stress. Be very, very careful not to delve into things that you don't need. It feels like a forced energy. Your first part of the reading feels like you're getting some sort of information. It could be medical, it could be about money, it could be about work, some sort of forced medical type thing, or forced food or whatever, because the 8 right here can represent medication, food, and when it's black like that, when it's red, it's nice food, it's healthy food, or it's medication that works. This is more like medication that, like a drug or something like that, that you should steer clear from. It can also be around the wrong crowd as well, because this can represent stuff like someone getting involved in something illegal. But yeah, there's kind of a negative thing there. Then we have this little reprieve here where you're sort of like a bit happy. You might have someone from your past that is kind of a negative kind of person trying to come back. So be wary of that. And you're trying to weigh up whether it's responsible for you to do this or not to do this. So there's something to do with responsibility in your cards. Now, if I look at them in working kind of atmosphere, it just looks like stress around work. It looks like, where's the money? Don't know what I'm going to do. Don't know what choice to make. I want to go back, do this, but I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forwards. And you could have some discussions going on with parents as well, or grandparents, because I'm feeling a grandparent family kind of almost arguments there. Now, you have something that you're stressing about. You're putting it in your own mind. You're stressing about stuff just a little bit too much here. Don't worry. You have your wishes finally coming true. This woman, this card with the cups, it's where she's leaping off the thing and she's throwing all her emotions out like that. And she's like, yay, you know, she's very, very happy. Now, again, with that 9, the 5 baby boy there, the 8, the announcement, all of that, I feel like this is something to do with a pregnancy. The black energy is telling me it's not ready to do it. There's problems with it, or someone's not happy about it. But yeah, this might be all your dreams coming true soon, but you've got to get out of the negative headspace as well. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Now this one was messages from ancestors. Yes. What messages have we got? Wow. The ancestors is something to do with someone that died in July, or there's a birthday in July, or 7 years ago, or they're saying there's 7 of us. I don't know if you know anything about Akashic records or other things like that, but they say that the 7 of them can be like the council or something they call it. I don't know enough about it, but I only touched base with it once. But yeah, they're either saying there's 7 of us, but you're being prepared for some stress that will bring you balance. Your balance is your outcome, learning something new. So even the darkest days, like the darkest stress that you might go through, it's just showing it's all for a learning process, and then finally you'll get there and the balance is back. We've got something to do with double fours as well, so they might be saying 4 of us, they might be saying April, July. I don't know if July was a hard time for you. I don't like the 2 fours because one of them's black and one of them's red. So they're trying to tell you, make sure you filter out the liars from the truth. Make sure that you know what's real and what's not real. You do have a very strong male dominant energy here. This one may have been in the military. He might have been a police officer or a lawyer, or he might have just been someone that stood for the truth, not just for himself, but for others. He's telling you about the move. You don't want to move, but you need to. If you move, if you do make a change, move from that job, move from that relationship, move from where you live, you will then be balanced and happy. There's something to do with possible baby girl on the horizon. And I don't know if you've got a baby sister in spirit, or you've lost a child or something like that, but there's something to do with a baby as well. The other messages are, let your talent shine. You've got the star here. This is reach for the stars, your hopes, your dreams. When I'm dealing with people that have crossed over, whenever the star comes out to me, it's like something you would tell a child that, oh, daddy's not gone, or grandma or whatever. Just look at the star. See that star shining? That's them. So, yeah, the star coming out can have that kind of meaning for me. I've always had that sort of little thing. But the star can be Aquarius energy as well. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. But yeah, the star is you need to follow your dreams and you need to learn. This is forever being a student. Learn something, but don't just learn for no reason. Learn and get something out of it. Learn the lesson. This is trying to not look at something, and then this is finally opening your eyes and looking at something. Anyway, that's what I've got for you. Let me get on to this paid one for Really Chris. Really, Chris, did you put the question on my phone? I think you did. Let me have a quick look. Really, Chris. Yes. You want to know if this person will reach out or should you move forward? Okay. I'm going to put that one back on. All right, Chris now. I was going offline now, but I'll keep going. Oh, grandmother. Beautiful. I don't think I'm going to get all the readings done. Okay, so Chris, how are we going? Are we there, Chris? You want to know what? So what I'm going to do is you, the person you're asking about, and what's the potential outcome there, and past problems, what you can do, what outcome is. What does Chris need to know about John? Yeah. There you are, Chris. Wow. Oh, I was going to say, like, when you said, should you move on, let it go, it was looking like that, but this is showing, like, back together and happiness and love coming eventually. It looks like it's going to go on for a long time. This is you feeling like you're not with this person. It's usually a divorce card, a separation card. It's like, I don't know if I'm committed to this journey anymore. And then this is lots of communication going on. When you do have communication with this person, let me just check this. Hang on a sec. I just need to do the time. I'll just put this on for... Right. to be reading. Yeah, when you do have communication, it's sort of like this person you're asking about, they're everybody's friend, you know, they're talking about this, they're talking about that. It can be a bit negative though, and it just doesn't feel like it's enough. You know, having communication on the phone or on the internet or whatever, it just doesn't feel like it's enough. It feels like this is not committed, this is not working for me. And that's a problem. It's a problem on both sides by the looks of it. Over here, we have something to do with medical and a sickness. Something to do with the bowel, the bladder, the intestinal tract, the digestive tract, kidneys, liver, even sexual organs. We have something sitting around a doctor, something that's small, getting much bigger. We also have, it's only going to be 3 more weeks, or it's only going to be 3 more months, and then it turns out to be 10 weeks or 10 months. It's like something getting bigger and bigger and bigger, more work. We've got the double kings here. So I don't know if you have somebody else that you're interested in, not just this person you're asking about. I do have a fear, worry, jealousy kind of thing going on there. And I don't know if this has nothing to do with this person you're asking about, but I do feel there's some person in your family or something like that, a male, that medication or drinking or something like that, and then there's something's not right here, health-wise. Work-wise, it's just showing me work. And it started off as it was only supposed to be till August or something, and then it's it's going to be another 3 weeks, 3 months, or now it's going to be another 10. It's sort of like, when's this thing going to stop? Then over here, we've got double sevens, which could represent July next year. It could represent 7 months away, 7 weeks away. And then finally you're like, responsibility, happiness, family, get back together. So this is feeling really nice over this end here, but I just feel like you're feeling a bit lost. You're not too sure. You're starting to think like what you said, should I let this go and move on? This would be where you're contemplating, well, who do I move on with? Have I got a potential? Is there somebody I'm looking at? Is there somebody that's looking at me, showing me attention? I think that's a no-go. I don't think you want to go elsewhere. I think that you're sick of this. It's almost like breadcrumbs, you know, like you haven't, it's not a relationship. The person's not here. They're not with you. And that's just going on and on and on. So let's have a look. It's almost like a divorced energy over there in the past. That went down the wrong way. Sorry. Okay. So what else do you need to know, Chris? It's looking good for the future. It's looking good for the future. This could be that right now you need to throw yourself into study, work, socializing, not going out getting another person, but just socializing and talking with lots of people. But this is usually where someone gets a new job or they throw themselves into work and decisions. And this is you also making a plan of what it is you want out of this relationship. Can you have it? Working it out. But this is really positive energy for a job or whatever. So my thoughts are that this is telling me, for now, while this distance is there, you need to start focusing on something else, not necessarily another person, but an agenda. Like, I'm going to spend this time for the next so many weeks and I'm going to go paint that bedroom, or I'm going to go buy some garden plants and do that, or I'm going to go on a trip with some friends. But yeah, you're being told to sort of put your focus energies somewhere else at the moment and stop worrying about like how long for this thing. Right now, you've got where you're starting to make firm decisions about stay or go. I'm feeling like you're going to stay. Going to stay and hold. You do have toxic influence here. You don't want to get too obsessed with the whole thing or obsessed with the dream of whatever it is. Let's just shuffle. And your outcome cards are showing news coming in. And then there's this reconciliation sort of card sitting here. It's got the woman with the child. There was someone that told me this morning that sometimes that image could mean that that's you and that's who you used to be. Like you're looking at a different version of yourself that you've changed. So I'm thinking that that could mean that the change in the relationship, like it's a different relationship, it's at a distance. But yeah, this is news that's going to make you happy, and there's a lot of reminiscing going on in this pile over here. So let's just have a look. Jasmine and City Babe have both done donations, have they? I was gonna end soon. I'm getting really a bit out of sorts. I haven't slept very much again. So let's have a look. What other information have we got for you, Chris? Chris, it's like you feel like disaster, like you've got the Tower card there. And I can understand with where this person's currently at. It's like a lot of fear and stuff going on, but the Tower, this is where you make firm decisions. It's very positive energy. That's kind of negative energy here. And then this is negative on top of it again. So it's like, you know what you need to do. You need to jump or you're going to be pushed anyway. So you need to jump in and be part of this or you need to cut it off. So it's one way or the other. So you're anticipating a Tower here. You've also got, you're going to hang around. Like I said, you're going to hang around and wait. You've got the Hangman. You're just waiting. Don't get involved in toxic substances. This could mean sitting around getting drunk all the time or smoking some drugs or taking pills. But don't let something influence you in a negative way right now. But this is just hang around. Like there's no rush. Just take your time and make your decisions and see how you feel. Also, we've got the Death card in the future here. So that's the death of how things were and the new beginning coming. Let's just clarify that Death one. Yeah, there's too much unknowns at the moment for you to make a firm decision right now. You've got the Moon sitting there. So something's hidden from view of which way you need to go. Bottom of the deck, you had justice and balance. You're waiting for some sort of balance. You want to feel balanced again because at the moment you're out of whack. This whole relationship's out of whack at the moment. I think around the world, there are so many people where their relationships, their jobs, their families, everything's out of whack. Everything's out of whack. Okay, so that is that, Chris. Now just think of a yes and no. Yes and no for you, Chris. Let me just stop that. An invitation is coming to you. Now, it might be a romantic invitation from somebody else, or it might be to, hey, why don't you come with us, Chris? We're all going down to blah, blah, blah. Grab your blanket or whatever. And you might think, oh, they're all going and they got their husband or their wife and, I don't want to go by myself. Go and enjoy yourself and be with other people. Also, another yes or no question might be in your mind, Chris. Yeah, okay, City Babe, I'll do yours on WhatsApp, okay? I'll do yours on WhatsApp. Send me the message on WhatsApp, and as soon as I'm finished here, I'll do it, or I'll do it later on. But I need to get offline. Time is pressing on, and I've got a booked reading in an hour and a half, and I haven't got out of the house yet. I think I'll get out of the house after the reading. I'll see if they're ready early. Connect to what's inside of you. Connect to your inner voice right now, Chris. So whatever your voice is telling you, you're asking the question, should you move on? Should you wait? You're not ready. You're not ready. But I think that as time progresses and different things are said, that you will then know what way you got to go. But to me, it looks like hanging around, and it could turn out nice, but it could be just a brief interlude and everything, and you think this is just not going to work, and then you move on. But right now, you're not ready to do anything. So that's what I've got for you. So sorry, it didn't really sort of give you a clear thing, but I hope it helped. It can be influenced by the wrong type of people, Chris. When I said about drugs and drink, it can be getting obsessed about something or a person or a relationship or whatever. So don't get obsessed about something, but it also can be the drugs or the alcohol could be actual groups of people that you need to keep away from, negative people or something like that. Okay, so let me just check the phone for the donations. This is wet. Okay, so we've got Jasmine and we've got City Babe. City Babe, I'll do hers later. Oh, my phone's on 222 now. That's fantastic. Jasmine, you have not posted your question. So what's Jasmine's question? I'll do Jasmine now. Jasmine's posted. Okay. Put this music back on. I'm just drinking and reading. Okay, so you feel like this Daniel character was messing with you, messing around with you. I feel like he had a girlfriend and he was messing with you. Okay, so let's look at him, the girlfriend, and you. But we'll do you first. So 3 cards for Jasmine, 3 cards for Daniel, and 3 cards for somebody else. I'm just going to do yours in a different way. And then 3 cards for what the outcome might be. Let me just set my watch so that we don't go over time with the readings because I've been reading a little bit too long. What's going on with? It doesn't really matter if he was messing at the same time, but what it is will you, if you move forward, how will things? It's sort of a bit confusing how you're writing that. So I'm going to look at you, Daniel, a possible person, a third person, another person, and then you and Daniel, you know. Normally I just look at you, Daniel, and what's between you. I don't normally look at that other person, but we'll do it that way. So there's Jasmine, Daniel, the possible other person, and then what is between you and Daniel and what's between him and another person. I think I'll do it that way. So we'll do it that way. You love this guy. Yes, third person. He's got a third person there. She's truth and lies. She's coming out truth and lies. So she's from his past. We've got something where she's held on. So she's sort of holding on from the past. So when we look at, let's see, you and this Daniel, Jasmine and Daniel together. Jasmine and Daniel together. You've got another option there, by the way. You've got another person besides Daniel. You could have big time love together if you want it. But you've got to talk about things. She's got truth and lies again. So him and her is truth and lies, truth and lies. So it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. I don't know if this other person's got a baby girl or something to do with that, because there's something to do with female here as well, apart from her. But they don't even have a sexual thing there. They have more of a talking kind of thing, or going places in a car, or and I think with him and her that he gives her a bit and takes away. Like he'll talk to her and then he'll go silent and doesn't talk to her anymore. This is not a nice thing, what I'm seeing over here. So I think that she's got other people. I think she's a liar. I think, you know, like truth and lies and stuff going on over here. There's some sort of shocking truth coming out here on her side. And I think she's moving away as well, because the double sevens can be where she didn't want to move, but she feels she needs to go, and then she does it. She moves on and she gets somebody else. She might have a baby girl, though. She might have a child. Already have a child, I mean, not pregnant. Yeah, and I just dropped the 3 and 4 of spades. That just dropped from this deck. That's cheating and lies, and it's over as well. Now, when I look at just you and him, let's forget about her now. when I look at you and him, you have two options. You have someone that represents the soulmate, and you have someone that could show you a nice time. You also have groups of people and feeling like you fit, and like it's very loving, very friendly, very bubbly. Sitting around this Daniel, he likes to project that when he's with somebody, that's it. He's with the one person, he's there for good, he's the strong character, but he's got the third party sitting right behind his back. And then he's got the jealousy as well. He's got jealousy from other people. I think that he's looking at what you do, and he's jealous that you have options, that there's not just him, that if you want them, there's other options there. When I look at the two of you together, it shows that there's something that needs to be talked about that you're not talking about. But then it shows that there's this big attraction between the two of you. Whether you would be in a relationship and it's solid, it's not really showing me that right now. It's showing me more to do with going out places together, associating with each other and feeling very romantic towards each other. I wouldn't worry about whoever she was. I just think that was a coming and going kind of thing. Let's have a look more here. Oh, she has a baby sister, that's what it is. And the ex-girlfriend. There's an ex-girlfriend that comes back and forwards out of the picture. Okay, what messages have we got for Jasmine first? Jasmine, are these upside down? No. You've got to be wary of the lies. He came out upside down. He's usually the truth teller, the authority. He can be the boss in that. You've got something to do with a new job too. I don't know if you wanted to know that. You might be getting a new job and you're going to be very passionate about that, and that might be where you meet someone. Apart from this Daniel, you might be, I don't know if he's your soulmate or you're going to meet your soulmate through work, but you've got a work opportunity, but just be careful of the lies here, deception. Also around Daniel, he wants to make a new fresh start, and the two of you together, we've got the World, which normally means an ending to something. It's almost like it's over before it starts. So let's just clarify. Or actually, I'll use these and I'll just get clarification this way first instead of using those black cards. So is this about another love? What does Jasmine need to know? I feel like it's a lot of hard work and you're about to the last straw, you know, like if any more happens, if there's any more communication or whatever, that's it. It's the last straw for you. And around him, he's being very stubborn and opinionated, saying it's my way or the highway. If I want to do what I want to do. It can be that he's going through some sort of forced change with work, or there might be some medical drama going on in his house with his father, because that could be his father figure there. It can be the mother as well, but I feel like there might be someone in the family that's having some sort of medical drama at the moment, and there's forced changes going on around that. It can be work as well, that there's forced changes in and around his job and he's not liking it. Okay, now down here, the two of you together. We got the World meaning end, then we got the Knight of Wands about playing with each other. Knight of Wands is the biggest player card that you can pull out of all the picture cards, according to what I've been told. But Knight of Wands is Knight of Clubs to me, the Jack of Clubs. And to me, that's like overseas and travel and work and opportunities and everybody's friend. And but yeah, it can represent that if you want something with him, it would be fun. It would just be fun. So let's just clarify with some more cards. How are we going? We've still got another couple of minutes. Let's just get you 3 more cards. 3 more cards for Jasmine. And thank you so much for the things. I recently have to be near my own ex. Oh, that could be him jealous because he's looking at that there's somebody else. I thought it was maybe somebody else that you just talked to or whatever, and he thinks there's something going down. But yeah, because his cards were showing him looking at what you're doing. And then he had jealousy cards. Okay, and he lives far away. Let's just get 3 more of these to finish your reading and think about your yes or no's. I think that you're over the drama. You've got the Five of Cups here. Someone's trying to get back into your life. So it could be your ex as well. Something fast is happening here. You might be dealing with a Cancer star sign as well. And then we've got the Emperor card there. So that could be you getting your strength to decide which way you want to go with this thing. But it's not looking like anything other than a lot of fun. There is love and affection, a lot of fun at this point. So I'd just say enjoy yourself, see where it goes. If a third party starts showing up around there, well, you know where the door is, you know, or he will know where the door is, because no one wants to be in that. So anyway, that's what we've got. So let's just do a yes and no for you while we got you here. Now, what have I got left after this? Destiny, Vanessa, because I do need to go offline, guys. I've sort of had enough now. It's been 2 hours, 20 minutes. I only planned on 2 hours. I wish I got on earlier today, but I got delayed. Just feeling a bit out of sorts myself. I'm trying to pick myself back up. Okay, so think about a yes or no question that you might have, whether the answer is going to be yes or no, just in case it comes out for you. And thank you so much for that donation. It really helps. Jasmine, you've got plan a holiday. It's time. Now, that could be travel holiday that's coming out, that you and him go somewhere together. If he lives at a distance, get on a plane, a train, a boat, whatever, and go see each other. Go spend some time together and just have some fun. But I think that Emperor, it can be pushy energy from him or somebody else. And it can also be your energy where you stand your ground and say, well, if we're going to be in a relationship, it's me and you. And that's how it's going to be. So, yeah. So I do think something went down with them. I just think she comes and goes, and she constantly is going to do that. She's going to just be in your face, in his face. Okay, so just do another yes and no from over here, Jasmine. You've got the new job, new house, and it looks like yes. You've got the yes underneath. New job, new house, everything is looking good. So, yeah, I think there's a new job or an opportunity that came through in the cards. All right. Thank you, Jasmine, for the donation. City Babe, remind me, Joanna, I've got to read City Babe in WhatsApp. Destiny, Vanessa, James, Helen. Oh, James, Helen is one person, and Lisa. Okay, so I've got 4 left. Okay. Destiny and Vanessa. Destiny, has Kay had a dream about me? And what is the other one? General reading for Vanessa. Okay, so let's do general first. General for Vanessa. Any kind of messages for Vanessa needs to hear, please. You got news coming in, Vanessa, and you're going to like it. You might get news that someone's pregnant and I think it's going to make you happy. So someone's finally having a baby or whatever. And you could also have news and make a new connection, a new friendship as well. Okay. It can be about family as well, children. But whatever it is, it's happy. General messages for Vanessa. Hopefully nice messages. Whatever stresses you've been having, Vanessa, it's about to turn itself around. Okay. And Destiny, has Kay had a dream about you? Is Kay dreaming about Vanessa? So we'll look at, Destiny. Is Kay dreaming about Destiny? We'll have a look to see if we get a yes or no out of this first up. You've got a whole load of picture cards. Is that upright? It's upside down. We've got 3 no's and 3 yeses. So yes and no. Yes and no. As far as the dream goes over that part. Right, we'll get to yours in a minute, Destiny. Okay, so general messages for you. There's going to be communication between women. It could be about, like what I just said, about parenting, about parents, about children. It could be about schooling and learning. There's a lot of hard work going on, either around you and a person, or you're working hard to help a person, or someone's working hard to help you. There's no money yet, but there will be, but I don't feel it's about money. It can be where you're helping someone out of the goodness of your heart, and they might give you a little bonus or something, or they might give you something, a gift or something like that. I do see happiness and love coming into the picture for you. Who was this? Destiny? No, Vanessa. That's Destiny over there. Happiness, love, stability, new responsibilities that you're going to be very proud, very happy to take that on. And you've got this soulmate connection sitting here. Again, pregnancy, we've got the woman with the big pregnant belly sitting here. It is the Empress, so this can be you're very desirable at this time. It could be that you're deciding if you've had health issues in the past, that you're taking on the responsibility and changing your life for the better and starting to get balance back in your life. If it's not you, you might be helping somebody else. Somebody might have just got diagnosed with something and you're working hard to help them get back on their feet. But yeah, I do feel there's a pregnancy around you. I don't know if you've been trying to get pregnant, but if you have, you definitely got the fertility card coming out. I feel also don't put yourself in one box. So if you're multi-talented and you can do office work, you can work in a medical setting, you can work in a factory, you can work in a sporting venue. If you've got multi-talented there, do not put yourself in the one box. It looks like you're going to be doing something here and something there. But there's something that's going to make you very proud, very satisfied, and very balanced coming up. And this is beautiful energy. It could be a new friendship blossoming. If you're single, you could be going into a new relationship. You're going to be very happy about it. If you're already in a relationship and it's had some sort of bickering and problems, it looks like it's about to turn around and get balanced again. But that's beautiful energy, the Empress. That can be used standing in your own power at this time. You've got the Judgment card here. Don't judge your own self too harshly. Don't be putting yourself down, or don't let others do that to you. But Judgment also can represent a victory of some kind at work, with family, with a relationship. There's some sort of victory going on there around you. So thank you for waiting. It's been a long time waiting for your reading. So thank you for hanging around and joining us today. So let's get on to Destiny, was it? Is this Destiny's cards? Good luck, Vanessa. It's looking pretty good for you. Is this Destiny here? I just need to clarify who. Oh, Destiny. Has Kay been dreaming about you? We've got a yes and no here. We do have a card that represents the nighttime. We do have a card that represents wanting to make communication with you, wanting to send you a text message or an email or a photograph or something. There's some sort of communication that needs to happen, and I think it will come out of this dreaming about you. They fear about losing you because we've got the Two of Spades, which is that, you know, it's done, it's dusted, it's over. They fear about losing a friendship as well. So if they are dreaming, it's almost like a nightmare sometimes, where they're worried about, because they're not dreaming about women, they're dreaming about men around you. So they're worried about other males that might take you away from them. So when they do dream, to me, it looks like they get a bit worried about things, and they'll wake up and think, oh my gosh, you know, is she going to end up with this person or that person? So be prepared. They might be going to contact you soon, Destiny. This can be the card of just getting bored with the situation, not too sure which way they want to go. To me, Four of Cups is like Four of Hearts. It's like my baby girl, my everything, my, you know, it's like a beautiful, happy energy. But in the tarot, the Four of Cups can be where they're just sort of getting tired of the same old. They're not sure what to do. They've also got the Six of Cups here. They're thinking about the past. So when they dream, they might dream about the past and what happened and what was said. To me, that's family. The card depicts, you know, the guy sitting there. It starts with the little boy with the puppy, and then you see the man with the dog. So it's sort of like when he was a child and when he's grown up. So it's thinking about all the past and the happiness and the family, the get-togethers, and how things have changed. So he might dream. I am feeling a nightmare kind of thing here, where he might wake up in a sweat and think, oh gosh, you know, I need to contact her, you know. I don't know if he had a third party or you did, but he might dream about things like that as well. But yeah, it's kind of a little bit negative on that tone. But anyway, Destiny, let's have a look at a couple of other cards if you're a moderator. Just think of a yes and no, and we'll just do the 2 yes and no ones for you. Destiny, yes and no. And let's get you a Lenormand card message. Destiny. Children. You got the baby card, the children. Now, this could mean that your person needs to grow up. It can mean that this is a view for the future, that there is a child, there is something new beginning. It doesn't have to be an actual pregnancy. It could be something that's about to blossom, about to grow. Your yes and no's were give something a second chance. So I don't know if he wants to give you a chance or you want to give him a chance. And this one, new job, new house looks good. Oh no, that was the top of the deck, sorry. Oh, sorry. Be patient with a person or a situation right now. So you need to take your time with it. Let me see what was over there. Oh, it looks like a yes. The yes was sitting there. So I've cut on the same spot again, even though I moved those cards. All right, so that's you, Destiny. And thank you again for all your helping. Because the cards were black and you were asking, does he dream about you? The cards were black. And that's usually where someone gets stressed about what they dream about. It could be that he's got other crap going on in his life at the moment with work or whatever, and he's got fears and stuff going on, because it can be fears, Destiny. Just eat something. Don't want that on my smuggy. Okay. James and Carolyn. James and Carolyn. What's the story between the two? Now remember, guys, these readings are not usually too far forward. They're sort of like in the next couple of weeks, months. So you might be in a relationship, but if the cards say not now, not now. And what was the other one? Lisa, love reading for you and E. Lisa and E. What messages have we got with love about Lisa and E? I really love these things, but they give me bellyache because I get sensitive to nuts. Carol and James. We've got 2 women coming out here, James. Now, I don't know if you're James or Helen, because that's a male name and a female name, but we got a flirty, fun relationship, a lot of jealousy around it, and then we got a loving, committed relationship. And you asked, will we be in a committed relationship? So I feel at the moment this is fun, flirting, going out, lots of people, not just one person and one person together. These 2 females are looking, one's watching the other one. It's almost like this one is the committed one that wants to be together forever. This could be Carol. This one is possibly up to no good or possibly jealous. So, yeah, we got the not committed and then we got the committed. So I'm not sure which one's which or what's going on here. But your question is, would you be in a committed relationship down the track? This is commitment. But there's something that's got to happen first. There's some sort of, you've got a period of 6 sitting here because you've got double 6s sitting here as well. So it could be in 6 weeks, 6 months. It could take 6 years. Could be June next year. But yeah, there's something that has to be sorted out here. This can be secrets, it can be gossip, it can be lies, it can be hanging around the wrong people, it can be someone stuffing up here, stuffing up and doing the wrong thing. I'm not saying anything sexual, so don't think that's what I'm looking at. If Carol's got someone from the past or you got someone from the past, it's preventing this from being solid. but eventually it will be solid. So your question was, would it be committed? It does look likely. You've got some sort of nightmare going on that has to be sorted out here. A lot of this is self-imposed here, James. This can be where you think about the things and yeah, but then we got the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups, King of Cups, long-term commitment, love, together forever. Knight of Cups, let's make this more solid. Page of Cups, let's start. This is the beginning. This can be a weekend romance, a fling. But yeah, Page of Cups sitting next to the woman, sitting next to responsibility. I'd have to say that yes, down the track it would, but you might have to wait 6 weeks, 6 months. You've got double eights as well, so you've got money nightmares or something going on. So it might be a financial thing that prevents this thing coming together. That's another way of looking at it. And you've got a lot of work going on as well. So there's a lot of responsibilities that are surrounding this thing being together. So I hope that made some sort of sense there. It's hard when I'm just sort of looking at things and I have no idea what's going on around people. Okay. Now what? What was this one that I shuffled here? Hey there, Chris. I've got my Snuggie on my legs. It's very cold in this room again. And I've got my, this one is a meditation thing with subliminal messages in there about you are calm, you are relaxed, everything is fine. Oh, I don't feel like everything's fine, but anyway. Lisa, here we go. Love reading about Lisa and E. And we got the love in the center of crap. Like, here's the love, commitment, dedication, beautiful, you know, headstrong. This is what I want. This is what I want. But then we got this double black 9. So I think September is going to be maybe a very tough month. It can be about sudden events. It can be about sudden endings, jobs. I'm not seeing endings in a relationship. This is more like sudden things happening at work, or sudden things happening about where you live, or whatever. It can even be violence when I see this sort of stuff. And then we've got this irresponsibility card sitting in the past where someone said the wrong thing, did the wrong thing. But I see you sitting and holding tight with this beautiful relationship here in the middle of stuff. I'm wondering whether this is something else like going on where you work or where E works, Lisa. It can be a big, big stress, and it can be someone that died and they're trying to guide you on a happier path, because it can be like a grief feeling. It might even be 2 people that passed over. One of them, it would have been they were here, they were gone, bang. The other one would have been something to do with sickness, but I don't know where the sickness was. They're not showing me. But yeah, you've definitely got some sort of spirit energy to do with September. So I don't know if it's an anniversary of someone that died or more than one person that died. This could have been some sort of event that a lot of people died, you know, like a bombing or something like that. But yeah, you've got energies or something like this that has to be worked through as well. But I think you're pulling all your resources for love to make this thing work. You need to have that fight. This is where you need to talk about something. Instead of sweeping it under the carpet, it's okay, I'll deal with it, don't worry about it. This is where you need to actually talk about what it is that's bugging you, what's upsetting you. But be prepared, there may be some sort of argument, and I think it's from an outside source, something else going on. It's almost like this E person goes to work, something blows up, people are all fighting or running around like chooks with their heads cut off, and then he doesn't tell you much. And you're like, talk to me, like what's going on? We got this need for healing here. Now, I think this might be you, Lisa. You need to heal from some past wound, past problem. Could be something to do with a parent or a grandparent as well. This is upside down. This is where you're not taking a break, or E needs to take a break. When it's upside down, the person's refusing to stop, refusing to take a break. So that's what I've got for you, Lisa, but there is a lot of love there between the two of you. It's just that there's something quite dark around you guys at the moment. So it might be just stresses and stuff going on. at the moment, and everybody's stressed. Okay, so that's it for the night, is it? I'm all done. Yeah, we're finished for the day. Okay. Bye, everyone. Bye, Joanna. Thank you for being here all day. Brooklyn, you've been here all day. Chris, you got here at the last moment. I'm getting offline. I have a reading booked, and I've now only got an hour. I might get it over and done with so I can get down to the beach and just breathe and think. Thank you, Brooklyn. You're always praising me with everything. You're really nice, really sweet. Yeah, thanks, Joanna. Divine Goddess, you're there too. Thank you, Divine. I just noticed that you were there. I seen you previously, but yeah, I didn't do any reading on you or anything. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for everything. And what is it tomorrow? Friday. Hopefully I get some sleep tonight and I can settle this icky feeling I've got going on in my mind. And yeah, I'll be online tomorrow. And I'm going to try and make a point. I'm going to leave my phone plugged in upstairs, maybe. And yeah, get out of bed, get ready, get online early, or go for my walk early, then get online. So I'll see everybody tomorrow, and let's go for another round tomorrow. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you then. 111.